was hanging on the cross right next to Jesus. Two malefactors, one on the right hand, one on the left. One of them started singing, "If thou be Christ, save thyself and us." He joined everybody that was shouting the same thing, "Save yourself if you be Christ." Now listen to the words, "if you be Christ." Because it shows in his heart he didn't believe. But the other malefactor rebuked him. And said to him, "Do thou not fear God? Is there any fear of God in your heart?" We are in the same condemnation. So therefore, these two malefactors are being condemned for the same charges, including Jesus on the same charge. But he knew Jesus didn't do anything. He was just crucified along with the other two for the sin they committed. But this one knew, no, Jesus didn't do anything. He was falsely accused. He wasn't supposed to be up there. He wasn't supposed to be hanging up here. Remember last time I was talking about how Peter was in the crowd and everybody, "Oh no, you're not supposed to be here. You don't belong here." This malefactor saw and looked and said, "He does not belong here. He's not supposed to be up here with us. We deserve our death, but he doesn't deserve to be up here dying for something he did not do." And he looked over to Jesus and said, "Lord, remember me when thou comest into thy kingdom." He didn't say, "If you be Christ." You see, he didn't say, "If you be Lord." He said, "Lord." Lord. Remember me when thou comest into thy kingdom. Right there shows belief. He knew. He believed that Jesus was Lord. And still is. Even today, he is Lord. All we got to do is believe Jesus is Lord. You see, people want to use the saying that Jesus is full of wrath and hate. The Bible's full of, no, right here. The Bible isn't showing right here. The Bible is not a book that condemns and hammers people like people use it for. Here shows the real act of Jesus Christ while he is hanging on the cross, taking upon the sins of this world, dying on the cross. This is at the edge point of him about to give up the ghost. In pain. He's hanging there, forgiving somebody of their sins, saying, "Verily, I say unto thee, today shalt thou be with me in paradise." Because right there at that moment, Jesus was dying even for his sins. The one hanging on the cross. And the one hanging on the cross that rebuked the other malefactor had the fear of God in his heart. Yep. He had the fear of God. In the midst of even he on the edge of dying, being condemned for the purpose. You know, the wages of sin is death. But the gift of God is eternal life. And God gave this man on the cross before he took his last breaths. Before he took his last breath, he gave him the gift of eternal life because he believed Jesus is the Son of God and Lord. And once again, in the last video, I talked about a contrite heart. Oh, you could tell he had a contrite heart. And it shows in the question when he says, "Dost not thou fear God, seeing that thou art in the same condemnation?" The fear of the Lord is to hate all evil. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. And the fear of the Lord led this man to receive knowledge, understanding, and by the Spirit of God see and believe Jesus is Lord.